You've put so much work into your sitcom script and it's being read by a producer or a development person or a script reader for a competition, and 10 pages in, they've given up because they're annoyed. Why are they annoyed? The most likely reason is this: they're confused. Your script is confusing, and this is a problem. And it's a problem because it's a sitcom. This is a Situation Room. We're all about situation comedy. Let's remember, what's the aim of a sitcom? To make your audience laugh. If your audience is confused, they're not going to know what's going on. And if they don't have all the information, then they're not going to get the jokes. They're not going to laugh. Confusion will probably turn to annoyance after a while, and they're done. And so is your script. Again, this is bad. But how did the script end up this way? Well, maybe you followed my advice and started in the middle. That's a really important thing to do, and I've been talking about it in previous videos. You can find a link to one up above. Long story short, the temptation is always to start at the beginning. Your pilot script is often about someone's first day at work. Don't do that because they're going to be passive. Your character will be passive for pages and pages. And when you write scenes, the temptation is always to start at the beginning, when someone walks into the room, when the meeting is beginning, when there's the beginning of a phone call. You just don't need to do that. Cut to the chase, start in the middle. But here's the problem. I've read loads of scripts that start in the middle. Great, but I have no idea what's going on. Not great. So start in the middle, but don't be confusing. Start in the middle, but don't be confusing. I read a lot of scripts where we begin with two characters talking to each other in a very kind of knowing way, and they're talking about a character who's not there. Are they lying about this character? I don't know who they're talking about. Are they being unfair? And when they joke about this character, I don't get it because I don't know anything about them. And then the characters then refer to an incident in the past kind of obliquely. And again, I'm confused as to what's going on. And then the script cuts to some different characters in a different scene in another location. And they're in the middle of doing something odd or that's not explained, and that maybe it's going to be explained much later. But how do these characters relate to each other? And then we get another scene with other characters. And by page 10, I don't know what this sitcom is about, who anyone is, what they're trying to do, or how this is funny. Congratulations, you've just annoyed the person reading your sitcom script. After 10 pages, they will move on to the next script, and all of that hard work from page 11 to 30 will have been for nothing. Why did you do this? I think I know why, and I think it was intentional. You're trying to create intrigue. It's a storytelling technique. Okay, I get it. Don't do it like that in a sitcom. You're trying to make me laugh. Now, surprises are good. They can be funny. A plot twist is good. It's good for the story. But if you're confusing me, I'm not laughing. Confusion is the enemy of comedy. What's that you're saying? Lots of TV shows start with intriguing openings? Yeah, but they're not sitcoms. They're probably murder mysteries or dramas, so they're not trying to make you laugh from the get-go. And the genre is really clear from the start. If it's a murder mystery, you probably know that ahead of time, and you know that you're not supposed to understand quite what's going on. You're primed for confusion, and you're also not expecting to laugh. You can probably point to episodes of sitcoms that are intentionally confusing, yeah, but they're probably episode 17 of series 5, so we know who the characters are and what this sitcom is about by now. In your pilot script, you need to give the reader a clear indication of who the show is about and what's going on. Start in the middle and surprise me, but don't start everything from the beginning and bore me, but also don't be confusing. Last time I referred to a sitcom as an example, Honest John's, I called it. If this is the first episode of this sitcom and I've never seen it before, then I'm looking at a guy in a boiler suit in a car repair shop. His goal is clear: fix the car. I'm not confused about that. And then he finds some money in cash gaffer taped to the engine block. Oh, that's a twist. He wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. What is the money doing there? What's he going to do with it? We're going to discover that he wants to do the right thing because he's Honest John, and so this is a good character story for him. We're showing what the sitcom is about, and we're off. We started in the middle, but in a clear and simple way. This is one of the many things I cover in a resource I've put together called 14 Problems with Your Sitcom Script. Find out more about that in the video that's appearing on the screen now, or click the link below. And also join my mailing list. There's a link to that below too, and why not subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.